Now today, I would like to talk about how hospital prices work. You know, with the charity event, going to hospital bills, this is an interesting video. And if you hear me coughing and sneezing and sniffling, it's because I have a cold. Right there. I read this information in an article in Time magazine, which I'm passing on to you, the viewer. I read the article while in the hospital, which doesn't seem like a smart idea from the hospital standpoint, but whatever. Now, we'll get into insurance later. I'm going to talk right now about how they set their prices. Have you ever noticed that's like $120 for a blood test or $1,000 for an x-ray? These prices are set from a hospital pricing guide that every hospital has in their system. It's set, the price of whatever is between this amount and this amount. And they pick a number in between those amounts, and that's what they charge. The hospital pricing guide, every hospital has a copy of. Who wrote it, we're not really sure. How they came up with the prices, I don't know. But these prices are set at the amount. In case a millionaire or a billionaire comes into the hospital, has to have a bunch of tests, and therefore pays the amount, and doesn't have insurance, therefore pays the full amount. Now, I don't know about you. I have insurance. I'm not a millionaire or a billionaire. Most of the people I know have insurance. Once again, they're not millionaires or billionaires. So I'm thinking a millionaire or billionaire would have insurance. They wouldn't be paying the full amount. But hospitals, just in case they don't, charge outrageous amounts so they can make money off a millionaire or billionaire who doesn't exist and doesn't have insurance. Now your insurance, they claim they're not making a lot of money, though you pay your premium and whatever. The truth is the insurance does not pay this full amount. Even if they say, oh, we'll cover 90% of these expenses, they're not paying the full, you know, if they say they're covering 90% and you have a $1,000 bill, you're thinking they're going to pay $900. That's not what they pay. They pay a percentage of the percentage they're supposed to pay. So let's say it's a $1,000 hospital bill. You pay 10%, which is the full $100. They're supposed to pay 90%. So that's $900, supposedly. They don't pay that. They pay a percentage of that. Now, this percentage can be anywhere from 10% to 25 or 30%, depending on the agreement the hospital has with that insurance company. So let's say they pay 20% of that $900. They're paying, let's see, 10 would be 90. So they're paying $180 of that. And the rest the hospital just writes off. So insurance doesn't pay the full amount. They pay a percentage of the full amount. Which is funny because the hospital could just charge that percentage and they could pay the full amount, but the hospital doesn't do that. The lowest paid percentage belongs to Medicare and Medicaid, which is what I have. They pay the lowest percentage of the amount they're supposed to pay, which is why hospitals hate Medicare and Medicaid, because they pay such a small amount. Now, hospitals being paid this percentage of the percentage they're supposed to pay somehow continue to make gobs and gobs of money. Even though I think it's very, very rare this billionaire comes in without insurance. Now, another thing hospital does for those of us who have limited incomes or those of us who don't make a lot of money, you can work out a payment plan or a reduction plan to pay your bill. Every hospital does this, and once again, you pay a percentage of that, and the hospital still makes money off it. So, in short, the hospital should just charge the percentage, not the magic hospital pricing guide, but a percentage of that amount, and still make their money, but they don't. Another thing is, between non-profit hospitals and for-profit hospitals, non-profit hospitals typically make more money than for-profit hospitals. They typically pay their CEOs more, pay pretty much the upper echelon who runs the hospital, make more money at a non-profit than at a profit hospital. And the non-profit does whatever with this money, which is technically profits. Well, the for-profit hospitals say, okay, we're making a profit. Now, I know this all sounds very, very weird and very, very complicated, which it is, but this is the truth about how hospitals get their money. So next time you look and see a $10,000 hospital bill, remember your insurance maybe is supposed to pay $9,000 of that, but they're really paying, maybe $300. Well, you're still supposed to pay the full $1,000. So you actually can pay sometimes on these bills more than your insurance pays them. But that's how hospitals work. And nonprofits make more money, though they're supposedly not in it for a profit, which will get me into a nonprofit rant, which we can save for a later day. So that is how hospitals work with their billing. I hope you're all educated. Now, on the website, wordsfromtheoutlaw.com, there are also 3 new articles up, none of them about hospitals billing. If you want to learn more about it, check the internet. But on wordsfromtheoutlaw.com, my website, I have 3 new articles. One is my many, many complaints about Time Warner Cable. So go read that. It is many, many complaints. 2 is my complaints about Walmart meat and produce, which I recommend no one ever buy. And 3 is I don't remember. It's going to go in the middle. It's pretty much a filler article because I need 3 articles. So go read that. I hope you enjoyed your quick lesson on hospital payments. Enjoy.